Welcome back to Nomad Margins. This is week 8. We've officially completed 2 full months of this journey, and today's episode marks the absolute biggest pivot of this entire series. If you've been watching the last 2 weeks, you know we've been grinding our way back up. After an emergency $600 withdrawal in week 5 that brought us down to a baseline of $555, we have put in the work to rebuild. Today, our portfolio balance stands at $684.19. We are up $21.70, or about 3.28%, showing consistent, steady green this week. But as I looked at this portfolio over the weekend, I realized something. We've been trying to force a strategy that worked when the portfolio was larger, but it doesn't make sense for us right now. We have too many holdings, too much overlap, and too many tiny slices of capital trying to do different jobs. So, I am making a massive executive decision. This coming Monday, I am selling 100% of my current holdings. We are completely wiping the slate clean to restructure into a leaner, meaner, hyper-efficient growth income portfolio. Before we burn it down and build it back up, let's take a final look at the numbers. The balance is $684.19. We are liquidating VU, JEPI, QQQI, SPYI, IHDG, WPM, SCHD, AVGO, RISR, and USFR. This has been our setup from the beginning, and honestly, they've done exactly what they were supposed to do. They stabilized the portfolio and kept generating passive income. But look at the math. When you have a sub-$1,000 portfolio spread across 5 different ETFs, your capital is incredibly fragmented. We have about $120 to $130 in 4 different funds. Because VU, SPYI, and QQQI all track large cap indexes, we have a massive amount of overlap. We are paying multiple expense ratios for assets that are essentially moving in the exact same direction. By selling all of this on Monday, we are going to eliminate the clutter, stop the overlapping, and concentrate our power into fewer, harder working vehicles. Why am I doing this now? The truth is, over-diversification is a wealth killer for small accounts. When you only have around $680 to work with, spreading yourself thin across 5 different funds dilutes your compounding power. We need a strategy that is highly responsive but still hands-off enough to fit the nomad lifestyle. By pivoting to a leaner growth income model, our goal is simple: reduce overlap, maximize compounding by funneling our weekly deposits into fewer high-conviction funds, and balance capital gains with yield so we actually have the legroom to close that gap with the broad market. On Monday, the old portfolio is gone. In next week's episode, I am going to reveal the exact new symbols we are buying into. But rest assured, the income focus isn't going anywhere, it's just getting a massive upgrade in efficiency. While we plan the big restructure, the discipline hasn't stopped. On May 4th, I initiated another pending deposit of $10. It's about habit. A lot of people wait until they have extra money to invest. As a nomad, you have to pay yourself first, even if it's just $10 a week. This $10 bill, along with the cash balance we generate from the Monday liquidation, will be the first capital injected into our brand new, streamlined layout. Now, let's talk about options. If you watched week 7, you know I had a near-death experience in the market. I wandered away from my bread and butter trades to try a complex double calendar spread, and it almost wiped out the entire account. It was a massive wake-up call. This week, I went back to basics. I humbled myself, dusted myself off, and stuck strictly to what works: put credit spreads. And the results? We are officially regaining our losses. By taking high probability, conservative setups on liquid, strong assets, I've been steadily collecting premium to help repair the damage from last week. By taking high probability, conservative setups on liquid, strong assets, I've been steadily collecting premium to help repair the damage from last week. This option income is going to be incredibly vital as we launch our new portfolio structure on Monday, allowing me to generate cash flow on the side that I can immediately funnel back into buying shares of our new, leaner growth income holdings. The leverage is working for us again, but this time, we are treating it with absolute respect. Week 8 is the end of an era for the original Nomad Margins portfolio, but it's the beginning of a much smarter, cleaner chapter. We are sitting at $684.19. Our options trading is back on track, and on Monday, we hit the reset button. If you want to be the very first to see what I buy on Monday morning and get the live action updates before next week's video, make sure you are following me on Blossom Social at Nomad Margins. Question for the week. Are you holding too many stocks? Do you have overlap in your portfolio that is slowing you down? Let me know in the comments, and let's talk about how to lean it out. I'm your host, this is Nomad Margins. Out with the old, in with the new. I will see you in week 9 for the grand reveal.